Hey guys, it's Ebonie. I just want to show you guys some transitions and some combos for hoop dance. So this is especially for my hoop class, Sherry, Sarah, Linda, Brenda. Love you guys, and I love that you guys are really getting into hoop dancing, that you want to kind of continue your flow and combine all those tricks into some dance. I'm going to go over hooping on your waist, so we're going to do on body, off body, and we're going to just kind of go over some transitions for you guys today. Alright, so first of all, when you're hooping around your waist, keep moving. Move your arms, move your feet. Just try to keep the beat of the music. When you're moving, you always keep your audience interested. So you could just be doing really simple moves, but as long as you're moving around, it's a lot more interesting on the eye. So first of all, we're going to go over some breaks. When your hoop is moving to the left, you want to catch it with your left hand and throw it to the right. When your moves are going to the right, you catch it with your right hand and throw it to the left. So breaks can pick up their speed, they can pick up their momentum by just grabbing it on your hips. So you grab it right on your waist. And a good transition from breaks are turning. So while you're breaking it, try breaking it and turning with it. Or breaking it, turning the other way. Try to practice with different levels of your waist too. Don't just stay on the same part. Try to work out different parts of your abdomen by moving it up and moving it down. Moving helps by keeping your movement in a circle. You're really going to see an advancement in these tricks. Circling and turning and kind of pumping your chest will help it get higher. Or circling while keeping it lower. Try to see if you can do it on one foot. Switch. Try it your opposite current. So this is going to be your harder current. Try to do this on one foot. Also try to see if you can do a multiple of tricks together. So I'm going to kind of try to teach you that. Those are called combos. It's when you mix like 2 or 3 tricks together in a combination of hoop moves. So we're going to try to break and break, break and break, break, break. Counting is really helpful when you're doing more than one trick. So if you're doing multiple breaks, try to catch the timing of the music, feel the music, break, break. Eventually you get faster. So just start off really slow in the beginning. Slow will help your progress so much. Every time you do something really slow, over and over and over again, speed will just come. So now that we've kind of done that, I want to show you how to do one arm in to advance you up to chest hoop. So while you're hooping on your waist, do your dips, counting the times that the opening of the hoop is coming in front of you, and dip, and dip. Pick up the speed of the dips, and then you can try to put one arm in and keeping it around. And this will advance you to chest hooping. So try to just keep your arm glued to the side like it's part of your body. That way it's not like flailing around and messing around with the rotations of the hoop. Try to practice with your arms up and then dip down. And then up and dip down. Alright, so now that we learned some waist variations, we're going to try to get some off-body moves. So let's try to take our vortex trick. Vortexes start with our hand behind our back and try to feel that hoop circling on the back. And as you turn, you're going to lift your hoop parallel to the floor, switching your hand position so it's in a nice comfortable lasso. As you're doing your lasso, close your hand every time it comes to the front so that you kind of relieve the tension on your wrist. And then to put back on your body, so you're off body now, you're going back on body, turn and drop it on your waist. One more time. Lift up and turn. Turn, slowly bring it down and throw it on your waist. You can break. You can dip. Another method that we practice for getting from one level to another is our shimmy up, or like the penguin waddle. You're going to take your right arm in, your left arm in, and turn to the left as you're circling around. So right, left, to get it up to your neck. Practice those dips to get it back under. So we do just a pivot of the hip. So up, 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 just a shimmy, shoulder move. And I can do it stationary. When you're practicing it while turning to the left, the way the hoop is going. And then when you're putting it back in, you're going to practice those dips first. Just counting. Left, right. Back down to the hips. So now that we have some waist variations, we're going to learn some off-body variations. First, when you're going off your body, start with our lasso. Lasso is a really good transition, and it really helps you get into other different methods of movement. So you're going to start off just going from the lasso to the pass. And how you do that is you highway down. It's called a highway. Try to imagine your hoop just floating down. Now it's in your pass. Passes are done with your palms facing down. Just keep passing to each arm. And you can stop and go the other way. Practice all your moves, right and left, both directions and with both hands. Just so that you feel well-rounded with that trick. And you feel it's drilled into your brain as good as possible. So we're turning always. Keep turning when you're doing it. Makes it a lot more interesting to watch when you're turning. Do our side to sides. Keep the hoop nice and parallel to the ground when you're going your side to sides. You can do it with one hand or both hands. Back to the pass. Lift up. Lift down. Lift up. Lift down. So try to practice with your levels too. Levels make it interesting. Doing both directions. Using both hands. Jump throughs. While we're passing, you can take it with your right hand, jump through, opposite, take it with your left hand, jump through, switch it up. And that can work in either direction. Stopping it, jump through. You could just do it one time too. And spin it on your waist. So while spinning it on your waist, you can practice getting it out by just grabbing it and jumping through. When we get it up to our head in the lasso, another variation we could do to transition is our bow. Bows are nice because they move fluidly to other moves, so you can take your hoop and bow down. Try to keep your back nice and lot easier and makes it a lot more interesting to watch. So as we're up in prayer hands, from the bow, you can go to our lasso again by jumping through. So we're going to take it on our right side, put our right foot through it, left foot, keep turning, and it's back up to our lasso. It's going to take a lot of shoulder strength and a lot of momentum. Turn, in, or you could put it on your waist, so you could bow, jump in, and just throw it on your waist right there. And while it's on your waist, you can keep it going, keep it spinning. And then take it from your waist to the vortex. Also, from your lasso, you can bring it down, highway down to the pass and back up. Or you can do your esquiva, which is taking your hoop to the left side and your right foot to the left side. Grabbing it with your left, taking your left foot to the right side. So left and right. Left and right. Left and right. These are good core exercises, good arm strength. It's working out your whole body. So you're doing your arms, your legs, and your abdomen. And then back to lasso. So also another trick you can do with this is the one-handed helicopter. So we're lassoing, we bring it out, we flip it, bring it back to lasso. So we bring it out, turn to the left, full circle, one-handed helicopters are really nice. They transition good to a jump through. So we've learned lassoing to the bow, lassoing to the jump through to the hips, lassoing to the jump through to the lasso, or lassoing to the one-handed helicopter. So lassos are really good for bringing it from your upper body to your middle section, going either direction. Try to make sure you lasso with both hands, both directions. Try to break it and turn it the other way, working out your arm strength. Try to practice both jump throughs. Another trick that we learned, which would be really good from doing from the pass, is our duck. And I know everyone really likes duck hands because they look so hard, but they're not that hard. So you're turning with your left hand, bend your body, and you get it. Turning makes this trick so much easier. So when you have it from the pass, you're passing with your right to left hand. Left hand is passing, comes behind your body. Over you, grab with your right, throw it out of your waist. Or you could keep doing the ducking to the vortex, where you go around, take your left hand into it, and vortex up. And I like to vortex up just because I think it looks a lot cooler, so I don't know, I really like just doing the vortex because it it's a surprise. So we're going around, break it, go the other way. And all tricks in the beginning of hooping you want to do opposite. So when I first started, I didn't learn everything the opposite way, and it kind of hurts me now because I can't do some things opposite. Like I'm not really good at doing legs. So one other thing that I haven't gone over is our vertical step through. And our vertical step through or our revolving door comes really easy from either the lasso, or just doing some of these where you're opening and closing your doors. Try to practice these just to work out your strength in your wrist. Both sides. So another great transition from this move is going to the pass and then going to spinning it with one hand. Practice prayer hands in all directions, so you're going to practice your prayer hands up, your prayer hands down. Like I said earlier, working with levels makes it a lot more interesting to watch, so work with your levels, work up your upper shoulder strength, try to practice with one hand, then the other. Switching. And from this prayer hand position, you're going to take your right hand, stop it when it gets behind your body, step through with your right, duck into the hoop, grab it with your left, keep both thumbs facing forward, and step out with your left while keeping the hoop spinning. To go our opposite direction, you're going to just keep going that same exact motion, so you're taking it with your left hand, stop it behind, in with the left, grab with the right, thumb facing forward, ready for that spin as you grab it out. Nice. And what this can go into is you grab it, turn to the weave. Don't forget your pivot point. So if your wrists are like this, you can switch it and go like that. This trick has opened so many doors for me with hooping because I forget that you can just switch your wrist. Go to the rising sun. Go back to the weave. So always remember that your wrists are an open gate for hooping. You're flipping your wrist. You can go to your wrist roll. Which one can go to the revolving door. To the pass. Everything kind of connects. And before you know it, you'll start creating connections yourself and start coming up with your own combos. From our weave, we'll be able to do a lot of tricks. So our weave can go into our isolation. Start off slow. We grab with the left and your right here, so your hands are opposite. Take that into the iso, release the right into our isolation. Two-handed or one-handed. And you can stop it with your wrist roll and go either direction. So we can go back out into our flow, our wrist roll flow, back into our step through, back into our isolation. So try to sandwich tricks and practice drills so that you know what can come next and what feels good to come next. And then another thing from our weave is our jump through. So you're going to weave. When it comes to the right, take it, turn in the air, step through, up, down the breeze, to the back. After a while, I get really comfortable with certain moves coming one after another. So I've developed a little routine to kind of show you guys what flows really well. From our weave, we're going to do left, right, flip, jump through, down, lift, up. Separate your hands so they're parallel. Cross your right foot over your left, turn, bring it down. Cross that right foot over the left again, turn, bring it up. And pass, highway down, take it in your right, jump through. cross, come up, cross, come down to the hoop. And while we're hooping, we can get ready for our vortex. When it's up high, we're going to take it from the lasso to our revolving door, to our esquive, to our helicopter, to our isolation. Isolations are really good to transfer to our walkthroughs, so our vertical walkthrough. It's easy to go from that. So it's going to go isolation, vertical walkthrough. Back to isolation, to the reservoir, to the revolving door, to prayer hands above the head. For our vortex down. And I'll show you that once you speed it up, you'll be able to be like fast. Waist, vortex, up, step, jump through, bow, up to the neck, grab it up the neck, pass, break, break. And that's a little lesson that I wanted to show you guys today. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned a lot. There's a lot of information here, but there's about 30 tricks or so that I covered today so that it'll kind of push you forward with your hooping. Don't hesitate to leave a message. I love you guys. Hope that you really enjoy hooping as much as I do. You guys have learned so much, so thanks a lot for watching. Bye.